Hello everybody, welcome back. I don't like this ship, let's get a different one. To Lego Star Wars. Oh, where's my vulture droid? Didn't I get like a new one of those or something? The Trade Federation vulture droid. I don't, oh wait, there it is, I think. Yeah, the Separatist one. But anyway, welcome back to some Lego Star Wars. Now, hey, it's the Steadfast. That is absolutely perfect. I did not know that was there, by the way. I really didn't. So yeah, let's seize the Steadfast, shall we? This is our last capital ship. I honestly, it seems like it would have been planned. Honestly, had no idea this was here. I probably knew that it could spawn here, but I did not realize that it was going to spawn in like that.
The First Order is not to be trifled with.
I like these ships, little vulture ones.
Move in! They're trying to get away!
They fire so quickly. Am I trying to get away? I feel like I'm moving very slowly, if anything. Oh. If anything, like...
How dare you? Do you know how much these ships cost to make?
No. I know how much it costs to buy one after you've made it unusable by destroying all the outside defenses and the entire defensive fleet that protects it. Which is quite a bit, but I feel like I have the money to... You know, I really wish that there was more games out there, space games, where the ships had more to them. Like, obviously you have like a bunch of space games where like there's very little to the ships, like this one. Like, you know, like I can choose my ships and whatnot and whatever, right? And then even like the capital ships here, I take them over and I can run around inside them, and they're very detailed in that. But I can't do anything with them, you know, like at all, besides run around inside them. Like, they don't come into space battles with me. I can't fly. Well, I guess I can, I don't know. I guess it's not really flying them. I can fast travel from inside them, and it comes with me, but it also comes with me when I'm not inside of it, so.
They're on board the ship. Who let them in?
But I really wish that there was ones where you had a good size ship. Because there are games like Starfield lets you build a ship, but even that game, you can't do a whole lot with it besides fly around. Like, it's also very, like, bare bones.
We've got you now.
When it comes to the ship building, like, they even have, like, a bunch of modules in that on it. But, they don't do anything. Like, if you get the medical module, it doesn't give you a doctor. Like, you can't assign a doctor to it. It doesn't make a difference to you or your crew. When you do, like, the battle stations and whatnot, it doesn't do anything to your ship. It doesn't help you in combat or anything. Like, oh, I guess I need a key card for that door. And that, right? So, like, there isn't a whole lot you can do with it, which is honestly my biggest disappointment with it, with Starfield, and why I probably just, like, stopped playing it after a while. Because every time I start Starfield, I play it for a decent chunk of time, and then I basically just, like, build the ship I want. And then, like, oh, cool, now I got the ship. I don't have anything to spend money on now. And there's no point in, like, getting better stuff. Like, you know, it's just like, alright. Like, I have, like, yeah, I have, like, the quests and that are good and whatnot, but, like... But it's still, you know, I can't do a whole lot with it, you know, like... I really wish that we had a game, and maybe there's one out there that you guys can tell me about. I don't know. Where you actually had like a ship like this side with a crew and actual things that mattered and whatnot. You know, like that would be awesome. Oh, I think the key card dropped somewhere. Yeah. Like, yeah, I think that would be pretty fucking awesome to do and whatnot. You know, kind of like if you ever played the old. I don't know. Maybe it's in the new one as well. I don't know. But Star Wars Battlefront 2. No, not what I want. Influence. And like you have like the galaxy map and you have to like take it over. You know, like that, you know, and then you go into the battles and whatnot. I played that mode. I think it was the Galaxy Conquest mode in it. I played the crap out of that. Like, just, that's like all I played on it. Was the Galaxy Conquest mode. It was awesome. But yeah, like I fucking love that mode, and it would be cool to have something like that where, you know, you have, and not even necessarily like constant fighting like that.
I'm a real captain. A decoy.
But like, you know, you get your crew and whatnot, and that kind of stuff happens. Like, sadly enough, the closest thing that I could think of that actually accomplishes that would probably be Skies of Arcadia. Even though it's not like a space thing, it does have the ships. Okay, can I like... Okay, what am I doing with this? I can't really do anything with it. Wow, that got kicked away. Alright, let's just switch to somebody with a gun.
You want no survivors? Understood.
No, that does not do damage. Our Wampa here is getting the shit kicked out of him. Maybe I should switch him into something not pathetic. I mean, I'm assuming that I need to, oh, here we go. Does this work? I mean, I guess it does do some damage.
It seems I must handle this myself.
Really? Oh no, they do damage. Are they? Yeah, they're doing damage. Not as much, it seems. No, I don't know. It's weird. Do I have anybody? Oh yeah, I forgot her armor reflects the bolts. Right, I forgot about... well, I may not have actually known that. But yeah, go ahead, shoot me. It does not matter. Yeah, there's gotta be, like, a better way to... Like, here, this looks like a giant gun. Yeah, there we go. That worked much better.
You fool. I am not the real captain. Deception. I am the real captain. You have won.
Hello. And that is our final capital ship.
You must still fulfill your regular duties.
Awesome. Honestly, I remembered that when I finished recording this. When I finished recording the last part, I was like, "Oh right, well, we're gonna have to get that last ship." Uh, then immediately forgot it when I started this part. Okay, I need a ball of some kind, I'm assuming. Is there one in here? Nope. So I got these, and I don't know what they're for. Oh, but I do see a shooting range over here that I want. Oh, you know what? Maybe it'll be with that thing? Need 20,000 points anyway. Yeah, it is. Okay. You know what game I've kind of wanted to play again? Because somebody mentioned it, I think, on Reddit. But Control. Um, okay, you want to actually give me enough targets to get the points? Hey, come on. Oh, well, there we go. They actually gave us enough targets this time. I wonder if I had kept shooting if, like, the targets were there, but just not, like, appearing. That wouldn't be the biggest surprise to me. Oh, you know what, actually? Every time we go to a new place, I'm gonna have to check these challenges. Because I don't know what this last... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this last challenge is. I imagine it's just something on Exegol, because I don't know what else it would be, but... Alright, maybe we'll come back to this one, because I don't know what that one could possibly be. I mean, it has the hoop there. I kind of have to assume that that's what it is. Oh, this guy has one of those thingies as well. Is that just an upgrade that I got for them on this? Is that just like a villain? It is too, right there, defense droid. I thought that was specifically a Phasma thing. Apparently not. And here I thought that she was, you know, somewhat special in it, but nope. Well, I guess she is, because she still has the armor that deflects blaster bolts, but, you know. Anyway, yeah, Skies of Arcadia, right? That's, like, the only one that I can think of where, like, you have a crew that actually makes a difference. Like, technically in Starfield, your crew does make something of a difference. Alright. Okay, so... 1, 4, 3. That's it, just 1, 4, 3. Okay, maybe there's only 3 of them up there. Okay, so 1. Because yeah, in Skies of Arcadia, which ones you have? Because I guess in Starfield, technically, you do get a little bit of boost, but the boost from your crew members is very little, and it's very much just the main crew. Like you can hire other crew members, but a lot of most, if not all, of the skills that the random crew members that you can hire have, they don't stack. So like having the random crew member that gives you like +2 to energy weapons, along with I think the robot Vasco gives you energy weapon ones. I'm not 100% on that, or laser weapons, whatever, whichever one it's called. Gives you like +2 or +3. That doesn't, like, let's say +2. It doesn't give you +4. It just gives you +2. You know, like you don't gain extra. Oh, hello, power cell. I'll take you because I imagine you need to go somewhere.
Of course, our most honorable captain has returned.
Hey,
Here to maraud our ship again.
And yeah, it's, you know, so it doesn't. It makes like the characters that you get from the main storyline, like when you first join Constellation in in Starfield, the ones that you get there are the best characters to use in your ship. Like there isn't even much of a reason to get the leadership skill that lets you have more crew members assigned to your ship, because you don't get enough good crew members to do. Now, I haven't played it since they did the Shattered Space DLC, and I haven't played it for a while on even before that, so maybe it's changed.
I never leave empty-handed.
I don't know. Because I know that my biggest issue with it, like I said, was the shipbuilding, because it was so like, and a lot of stuff in that game, like the way, oh, that's where it goes. Like the way I described it to a lot of people was
A
like,
bounty hunter of my class
it
doesn't
has
lower
the
themselves to grunt work
basis,
like this.
like the foundation for like it has the foundation, like a solid foundation of so many systems that could be amazing. Just none of them are fleshed out
Music to
enough
my ears.
to be amazing, you know? And like I said, that's the shipbuilding. Like, the biggest disappointment to me with the shipbuilding was when I saw all the different modules you could get, like command center, weapons, something to do with weapons, med bay, mess hall, stuff like that, and none of it did anything. You know, like if you get the mess hall, you get a cooking station.
I never leave empty-handed.
And then if you get the different living quarters and that, it just means that you can assign more crew. Because you need that on top of the leadership skill. But once again, most of the crew members you can get are so pointless, basically. I don't know. I don't think there's anything here, actually. I'm just gonna go see what our other one is and see if I happen to come across the key card. Yeah. But yeah, and it just didn't matter, so it was like, you know, like I said, the basis of a lot of good stuff.
It seems I must handle this myself.
I've been
I
thinking
am a
about trying it
captain in
again
the
since
First
Shattered Space
Order.
came out. I
Of course
think
I can handle this.
when I bought it, I bought the deluxe edition that came with the first few DLCs, which obviously would be Shattered Space. So I don't think I'd even have to like buy anything to see it, but I don't know, I just haven't got back to it. I have though been playing some Crash Team Racing since I got my Game Pass Core again. I decided to so I could try playing some Borderlands pre-sequel online. Haven't had much luck with that, but okay, it looks like all that's left. Yeah, it's just that one brick in there, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to be doing with it. It seems like I should be playing basketball with something, but unless it wants me to do that. Come on. I know you can get over there. Hey, that is what I had to do. Alright. Cool. Dunkin' droids. I don't know what's all these giant boxes that I can move then. Okay, is that it for the steadfast? It is. Steadfast, 100% complete. Nothing there. Steadfast done. Along with the rest of the capital ships.
Our
Alright, let's see.
condolences to all those who lost pets.
Now,
and
is
colleagues
there any
to that
more
barbaric
trials? Exegol Space and the Sith Citadel. Okay, and I did that one. Alright, so back into space. And we'll get this stuff. Yeah, literally just wanted to go. Yeah, just take off. That's all I needed. But yeah, I think a good space game for me would be something similar to, I guess, Mass Effect, Andromeda, where you go from planet to planet and do stuff. But instead of just like the small ship with the crew. I mean, technically, I do believe, at least in the first game, you have more crew than you ever really see, like in the first Mass Effect game. Because, like, I think you actually have, like, a landing party and everything. Like, obviously, there's a bunch of crew on there, but I think there is even more crew. At least to me, it seems like it's implied that there's more crew. Okay. But in Andromeda, there's definitely no more crew than you see. Which isn't very much, but, you know. There we are. Oh, this is... Okay, no, never mind. They're on my screen now. So I should be fine. There we go. Oh! The fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. Hey, my X confirmation code. Somebody's still trying to log into my Twitter. If I had a way to contact them, I'd give them the code so they could change the password and stop bothering me, considering that I never used my Twitter. I signed up for it forever ago. I spent like less than a day on it and was like, yeah, I'm good. The daring droid. Yeah. Charge. Where are we going? I mean, it's not that, is it? Also, what's this other dot here? It doesn't seem to actually, like, lead me anywhere. Like these two dots up at the top. I would love to follow the daring droid, but I don't know where he went. Because we are in space. And for whatever reason, you didn't give me a question.
Move in! They're trying to get away!
Oh, am I actually on the resistance side this time? Yeah, I am. But yeah, anyway. Like, the best space game for me would be something like
I didn't sign up for this!
Mass Effect Andromeda, where you're going from planet to planet and doing stuff. But then you have like an actual like big ship that you take around to do stuff. Where the fuck is this droid? You know, don't tell me to follow a small object in space without giving me a quest marker. Oh look, that's where the danger zone is, yeah. I mean, I don't have any markers on my screen now, not even for my ship, which is right there. Like, look at all these little floaty things. Any of them could be the droid for all I know. Is that it? I finally see something. No, that's got to be the trial. Yep. Huh. See, like, look at all those. Any one of those could be the ship that I'm supposed to be following. And I have absolutely zero way of knowing without going to look at every small floaty rock in the galaxy. Because none of them seem to be moving. You know what? Let's go to Octu space. Why not? Yeah, that's fine. You know, follow this small object through space. Great. We're not gonna give you a marker or anything to actually follow it, so, you know. Anyway, yeah, I think that would be better, you know, having like the big ship that you actually like could upgrade and everything, you know, to like do more stuff, do more complicated stuff. Because like even in like, uh, well, Andromeda specifically, I guess it kind of happens in the other Mass Effect games where like you actually get into combat. But I remember there's like the one part, it's actually one of my backgrounds in Andromeda where you have where you're I don't remember where you're going to or whether you're investigating something or something, but anyway, you end up following a signal maybe. You end up like in the middle of the enemy, like the bad guy's whole fleet. And it's just like your tiny ship in that. And it would just be so much cooler if like you could have like a scene like that, but like depending on what you've done up to that point, you actually like do the fight or something, you know?
Hey, look, backup's here.
All right! Way to go, little astromech dude!
And away he goes, little astromech dude.
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, he brought you your backup. It's also an astromech. I don't think that they're supposed to be flying the ships and fighting with you. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be like co-pilots, basically. Like obviously they like integrate into the ship's systems to some degree. I don't know how much of one, but it's probably enough that they could take over flying if need be. But I highly doubt that they're meant to fly it in combat maneuvers. Oh yeah, but anyway.
That all of them?
I have been playing Crash Team Racing since I downloaded with that. Man, let me tell you, I am not good at that game.
Wonder what happened to that little droid, though. If you...
Because yeah, like the whole like drift boost thing, I understand it and I get it, but it just it doesn't click with it seems to be something that I'm just destined not to understand. Because it just seems like I don't know, like I said, like I go around a corner drift boosting and then I just slam into a wall because when I boost out of it I still sliding and I don't like go forward. I don't know. It seems, and then like I don't seem to need to drift around the corners. Like my cart turns perfectly fine around the corners. Like in most racing games, you know, you drift around the corner because that's how you need to take that corner. But in this one, I can literally just turn. Like there's been maybe 2 corners in the entire game so far. I'm just going through adventure mode on easy, based on my experience going through the adventure mode on easy, I might be able to go through it on normal. But going into it, I knew I wasn't getting all the achievements because of two achievements. One, beat adventure mode on hard, and while I wasn't sure how good or bad I would be at it, I very much went into it assuming that I wouldn't be good enough to beat it on hard, because I'm not the best at racing games in general. And then you throw you gotta drift boost everywhere and whatnot. I knew it wasn't gonna work out. I was like, no, I'm just gonna go into it knowing I'm not getting all of it. Because then there was also beat all of Oxide's times on every course, and I knew I wasn't getting that one either. That was one where it was like, yeah, definitely not managing that. Yeah. Okay.
You want no survivors? Understood. All part of the service.
But yeah, I just like, yeah, I know I'm not doing that, and there's actually two for doing the time trials. There's beat. I don't even actually know what the other person's name is, but it's like beat their time.
I never leave empty-handed.
And then the second one is to beat Oxide's time, and he's like the big boss of that game. And yeah, going into it, I'm like, yeah, I'm not managing probably either of those, because I'm alright at racing games in general, but when you get kart racers like this or Mario Kart or that's a whole level of shit that I'm not gonna do. And maybe if it was the original Crash Team Racing, that would be something I could do, because people weren't dickheads about time trials back then, and they made them, doable. It wasn't like time trials nowadays, where it's like, oh, what, you don't know half the speedrunning strategies where you have to do pixel perfect stuff? Well, then I guess you're not getting this achievement. It's like, fuck you. Because it forces you to play the game in a way that, in my opinion, isn't fun. And if I do time trial stuff in most games, it's either A, not a super difficult time trial. I don't know how to go down. Maybe it's near the thing there. But yeah, it's either super easy. I did the time trial. Okay, how do I? No. I did the time trial trophies in the Uncharted games. I haven't done. Nope, didn't make it. I don't think I could have anyway. I haven't done them in. On the Wookiee though. In Uncharted 4, just because. Oh, nope, not what I wanted to talk. Oh. Oh, okay. Read all the. Okay. Okay, and for some reason she did the flip.
Stutsania klik mauza. Kitokska gukwatis lacha vazmat. Jukati.
Yeah. Learn to climb. Got it. Okay, so I mean that one clearly is the one that has the thing on it, but I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the one that I climb. Did that come back down? It did. So yeah, I mean going into it I knew I wasn't gonna get it. I got all the shortcut achievements though. But yeah, the Uncharted, which might just be Naughty Dog, they actually understand how most people don't like to do time trials, because the time trials in the Uncharted games, super easy. You know, like they're not bad. You know, it's do it quickly, but they're like there's nothing about them that's like super difficult, right? Um, and then you have Crash, right? And if you played, like I don't think I did all the relics in Crash 3 in Warped when I had it as a kid. Um, but that was like way back in the day. Like I didn't care. I beat the game. I did some of the side stuff in it, but I don't think all that much. Okay, what is this for? Oh, okay. Um, oh come on, just let me grab it, dude. Let me jump off your head. No. No. Um, but you know, the time trials for Warped in the Insane trilogy is still the same times from that, and you can tell. Like going through the first game and the second game and getting all of the time, like getting all the gold relics, it's hard. And especially in 2, there are multiple points where it's like do speedrunning stuff or get fucked, you know? Like make sure you have a mask when you reach this point because you need to actually jump onto this pipe. It's going to hurt you, and then you need to use your invincibility frames to dash across it so that you can jump off of it before you take another point of before you take another thing of damage and just die. Otherwise you're not getting the gold time, and it's like you shouldn't have to do that. And then like you play Crash 3, which uses the original times as far as I'm aware that Naughty Dog set for them. And you know what? You can get the gold time trial without even getting the running shoes that let you sprint. Because they weren't assholes about it. Whereas like in Crash 2, you aren't getting any of the gold time trials guaranteed without the running shoes. And then even then, like I said, there's that one there where you need to use the speed running thing there where you drop off the pipe or drop onto the pipe that damages you. I don't know what this does. Okay. Oh. Well. Oh, fuck. I messed up that one. But even, like, I think it might even be, like, the first level in the game. Well, why'd you go past? And there's these pits that you normal gameplay, you drop into them. And they, and then like these little mole things pop out the ground, you kill the moles, and then like a mushroom pops out the ground, and you can bounce off the mushroom to get out of the hole and continue. If you do that, you are not getting the gold relic.
My power.
Oh, we cloned another Snoke. But yeah, if you do that, you're not getting it. What you need to do is a speedrunning thing. Where not only do you need to slide and jump, which is the regular, you know, like, oh, that's the stat. Like, you know, that's the new thing in this game. Is you can slide, and then if you slide jump, you can get extra distance. Yeah, it's not enough to get across the gap. You need to slide, and then when you hit jump, also hit the spin button, because then you get even more height and distance.
My power.
So yeah, you need to do that to get that one. And it's like, once again, your average, like your regular gamer isn't going to know to do that, let alone think to do it. So like I had to look those up as well. Okay, we got this. I don't know where it goes, but we got it. Oh, it goes over up there. But yeah, and then like I said, you go to Crash 3 and you can do them all without even getting the running shoes that lets you sprint. Like, because Naughty Dog set reasonable times for their trials. And it's so nice. I think I might shoot Snoke when I go down there because he's getting real annoying repeating that.
Fulfill your destiny.
Oh god, where'd he go? Mission complete.
The resistance must be destroyed before they get the
Okay.
Skywalker. Fulfill your destiny.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh,
Witness my power.
there he is. Alright, anyway. So yeah, and it's like, eh. And I mean, same with like I said, with Crash Team Racing, the time trials. I managed the time trial. I even got a gold relic in one. I was absolutely like shocked beyond belief that I got a gold relic in it. Because as I said, I'm not very good at it. I don't, for whatever reason, cannot understand. I can't get the yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this. Do I need to like turn something on? Like this thing seems like it should be maybe doing something. Or am I trying to like okay, let's talk to this guy. He probably has something to do with this. Okay. Okay, so I need to find another thing to put on there. Got it. So yeah, I'm having fun going through the story mode. Only reason I even downloaded it to play was because it had the adventure mode that I remembered enjoying quite a bit as a kid. Okay, so this is a travel the galaxy thing. So I will worry about that another time. But yeah, the adventure mode's fun. I enjoy the races. Like I said, if I played against like people at my skill level, I imagine we would all have fun. But playing against like the vast majority of people, yeah, not gonna have a good time. Same with like Mario Kart is another one like that where it's like, yeah, I enjoy playing Mario Kart. Even watching some other people play Mario Kart, I would not enjoy it. Hey, another achievement. Fully upgrade all the character classes. We're going to be getting a lot of those this part. I keep forgetting where the data cards are. Now, if we got one for collecting all the data cards, odds are we're not getting one for buying all of them. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's not a surprise. Okay.
Pixati sispa fa empokraki. Tukina sastu wahajaka. Shwa. Ajasatu masakruvatka. Trux.
Yeah, that's another travel around the galaxy to find them thing. No, that's fine. Oh, I found this. Okay, wait, can I like pick it up? No. Have to carry it like this, eh? That is quite the distance to take it, though. It was the adventure mode in Crash Team Racing, and Diddy Kong Racing is why I consider both of them to be superior to Mario Kart, because Mario Kart doesn't have a story mode. And you might think, oh, but that's, not very different, it's like it's not like it changes the races by that much. It's like, no, but it gives somebody who yeah, who may not have somebody to play with more to do than just do like your regular cup race, like, yeah, technically it's the same thing. Okay. Isn't that one supposed to? No? Okay, so why isn't this one? Doing its thing? Hello? Is this fucking broken too? Wait, well why does that one have to hit it specifically there? That's weird. Whatever. There you go. Well, hopefully you got your red one. I got my crystal from it. Also, it seems like there's something to read down here. Whoops, no, you asshole. But yeah, like when you're playing a racing game by yourself, just racing a computer and cups over and over again, it's like, But having that story attached to it, like in Crash and Diddy Kong, it was great. And they had bosses, which are obviously very different from facing people, especially in Diddy Kong. Like in Crash, it's not super different. It's just basically a cheater, more or less, that you're facing, because they just have infinite amounts of some weapon for the most part. Whereas in Diddy Kong Racing, they were actually like super different. Like the first one was a Triceratops, and then they had like when you fought. I want to say the pig's name, like the final boss of it, was called Wiz. If I'm not mistaken. And like he was different. He could like fly and everything. Like, yeah, it was like actual different mechanics involved in facing the bosses. Like I said, in Crash, it's just basically a cheater that you're facing. Okay, there's 2, 3, 4. No, I thought I saw one, but no. kind of tell you where the last ones were for that. But I see a gold thing up here.
All part of the sales. I never leave empty-handed.
Exigold. Okay. Wait, maybe. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Music to my ears.
Okay, and then no, that's just a droid. Don't care about him. Just need to keep my eye on the mini map for the rumors. Yeah, for those. And I also still need to find. I'm assuming the Wookiee is around here. I mean, that's the droid. Okay, it shows there's a character token here, but it must be one level higher.
A bounty hunter of my class doesn't lower
Okay,
themselves
what are
to
you
grunt
doing
work.
here?
I was wondering when you were gonna get here. You're with the rescue squad, right? Come to extract my crash-landed buns from this nightmare planet? Come on, there's no way the Resistance has forgotten about me. Not a chance. This is me we're talking about. So how's about you hurry up and get me out of here? Now we're in business. I know the way topside, but my previous escape attempts were stopped by those creepy, aggressive snow clones. You...
Okay. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of them. Yes, this one I will switch to, because this one looks like it'll be actually on this planet.
That was just like the planning phase, you know? Doing maps, stuff. Definitely not just crying.
Yeah, obviously.
Careful! Here come those clothes! You see what I mean? Those things really need to take a chill pill.
I mean, yeah, but they weren't,
Just
you know, hard to defeat.
Why don't I just clone myself? Fight clones with clones, as they say.
I mean, you can.
Oh no! Another attack of the clones!
I know, nobody would want that.
Fulfill your destiny.
Ew! Ew! One of them touched me! Coast is clear. Just a little further.
Witness my...
So how would you like to be referred to in my memoirs? Glamorous guardian, bodacious bodyguard, silent sentinel? Now, you don't have to decide right now. Have a think.
I mean, I don't know how this character would like to be referred to. I'm actually not sure how to answer that. For her, I mean, I don't know.
It's the revenge of
I mean, she's not silent, so that wouldn't be... I mean, obviously she is while we play her, but I mean, we did question that and she did talk. She wasn't like, so I mean, silent guard, sentinel, or whatever he said.
Give me a break, guys. I just want to go home.
Wouldn't make much sense.
Phew. That's all of them.
But I don't know how she'd feel about like bodacious or something like that. She may or may not
Now,
appreciate it.
onto this totally justified, not at all excessive giant elevator.
Yep.
When it finally arrives,
There will be a bunch of guys on it to fight. Nope, that's a surprise.
let's go. I'm thinking of getting one of these installed at home.
Yeah, a giant elevator that moves super slowly. I like how it specifies that he's humming Duel of the Fates. And not just humming. If you don't know, that is when Obi-Wan fights Anakin,
fresh
I do
air.
believe. Oh no, actually, Duel of the Fates Is that when Obi-Wan fights Anakin, or is that when Qui-Gon is fighting Darth Maul?
Hey,
I'm not sure now,
come here. I
actually.
think it's safe. Thanks for the assist. I know the pressure must have been unbearable having the life of such a high pro. Don't worry about escorting me back to the base. You'll distract everyone from my heroic. Ah, I think I spy an errant X-wing in the mist over there.
Okay. Peace. New mission unlocked. Probably up here as well, if I had to guess. No? That's a surprise. Oh, no. What was that? Is that a new hero character? Oh, it's the last hero character. How many more we got? Okay, so we got another scoundrel, 2 more villains, 2 more Sith. That's interesting. Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. Just didn't unlock the rest of Kylo's costumes. And then 6 more extras. Alright, well, I think we'll end that part there. I did kind of expect to just, like, because I want to finish it, so, you know, I was going to just play through to the end, but this seems like a solid, or like, well, maybe not solid, but a good stopping point. It's almost an hour, so we'll finish it next time. So thanks everybody for watching, and maybe next time we'll get to the actual end of it. I thought it would be this part, but there seemed to be a lot more to do than I expected.